Hey guys, Natasha with a Day with Ethel vlog. Kate Canterbary did it again. I mean, how can you not devour everything she writes? She writes this amazing series of these boys in Boston and a whole family, and then she writes some great, amazing stuff in Talbot Code. You can't go wrong with her writing because she really brings in these like families, but she brings in towns that you want to go visit. She brings in stories where these characters are sophisticated, diversified, and full of so much love, but they may be growly at the same time. This is Noah Barden and Shay Zucconi's story. Shay has had a rough life. Let's just say she may have come from like a life of privilege, but she never really knew what love was. She never knew that, to be truly cherished by a parent, by a grandparent, except for her amazing step-grandma, and by a man. She just doesn't get it. But she's back in, Rhode Island taking care of her grandmother's twin tulips farms that she gifted her. And then she runs into the guy from her past, Noah. Noah is back too, and Noah is raising his very feisty, hilarious niece, Jeannie. Let's just say Jeannie needs her own series because that girl has some one-liners that had me in tears. And what I love about In a Jam is it's talking about in a jam in life, and maybe jam as the preservative that you want to put on some amazing biscuits or toast. But what it is Shay's been in a jam for a while. She got left at the altar. She's back in the town that she didn't think she'd ever be at. And she's just trying to find herself again. And Noah's there. Noah came back, and Noah is kind of taking the farm to table, but also, the end user of it all. He takes the farm, he's like, okay, but I have this, but what if we add this to the farm? Or what if we add a bakery? Or what if we add a cheese and ice cream? Let's do seasonal stuff. I love it. I devoured it, and I truly understand it because I'm a farmer's rancher's daughter, and we still live in that world. And so from, Rhode Island to Podunk, Idaho, this book brings me so much joy because it is one of those ones that makes you love Shay and Noah's story. Shay is just, again, putting one foot forward and trying to find her voice. And it's finally coming out, and Noah, kind of reads her thoughts and says, you're talking too much. But she really wasn't. It's just internally she was talking. But Noah gets her. Noah understands where she's coming from, and he's always going to be there for her. And that's what I love about, Kate's stories, is that she gets all these characters together and writes them into something that is just truly magnificent. From heartache to heartbreak to some amazing sexy times to maybe working at a farm stand and having a competition on who sells the most jam. Actually, I was taking some of the names of those jams and figured out, can I make that type of a jam? And I may have Googled it, recipes, because they sounded delicious. But all in all, you get this feeling that Shay's finding where she belongs. Is it in Boston with her friends that she truly adores? Or is it back on the farm where she feels like she can laugh and smile and being with Noah? And that's what I love about Noah is Noah may be broody and growly and kind of grumpy, but he's really not. He is like the loaf of bread that he gave Shay. He's hard on the outside, this gruff and rough exterior, but as soon as you open it up, it is soft and super sweet. And that's what I love about these stories. I highlighted several things that was kind of, I thought that were poignant to me in the story. And he goes, this was a fresh, new form of wrecked, a vision I didn't mind much at all, a vision that felt very much alive and not a dried up or hollowed out. And he goes, come for the forearm, stay for the jam. That's quite the business plan. She crooked her hip and regarded for me for a moment. Is that the secret of your sauce? And this is when they were trying to have their competition with their jam cells. And it is hilarious, his forearms probably are amazing as she described him in the story, but it's the jam that is all. Guys, this is In a Jam by Kate Canterbary. It's in the links, so worth it. Go get the damn book. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.